The best way to tell that someone's speaking unrehearsed and unscripted is if they scratch their chin or the underside of their chin or their neck before they begin speaking about whatever important knowledge they're trying to convey. So I thought I'd take a moment because of some texts that I've been getting, especially from someone in Brazil. Actually, only because of someone texts I've been getting from someone in Brazil about. And doing this is also an indication that someone's not scripted and they're just talking kind of flow of conscience, and that they look out the window. That's another indication. So this is what I want to get at. According to a couple mental health professionals I've talked to, there's a theory about depression, and they've said that everything that happens in your life, you can look at it in a positive way. Everything. If you really spend time and think about it, every loss can be thought of as a benefit. Even someone that you love passing away. If you really try. And some of them are pretty high orders. Some of the things that happened to me is kind of difficult. And also, a therapist might tell you, you know, what has brought you in to speak to me is your depression. So without your depression, you wouldn't have this chance to learn something or be enlightened. And without your depression, if this video I'm making will be helpful, without your depression, you wouldn't have had this video or potentially this conversation or the opportunity to look at things anew. And I admit it's very hard to look at some things in a positive light that are catastrophic that happen to us. It's not easy. But even the death of someone that some really good person, can be looked at in kind of a deist kind of view. That, well, maybe only the good die young for a reason, that they're here on this earth for a short time for a reason. And even the assassination of Martin Luther King, who said, and I'm not going to try to say that that was a good thing, but Martin Luther King said that the way he viewed life was that he wanted to put as much life into the days rather than as many days as possible into life. Someone asked him, you know, on a radio interview, aren't you afraid of getting shot or killed? And he said, I don't look at life that way. I want to put as much life into my days rather than put as many days as possible into my life. So here is what I really want to talk about. So this is a theory, and I put the theory to test that it's true. So you have three components of yourself. You have your emotional component, you have your intellectual component, your ability to think. So it's your ability to feel, the ability to think, and your physical component, the ability to be healthy. And they've done several tests that one will affect the other. Your mood, if you improve your mood, you improve your ability to be rational and to think and to make plans. All right? And if you improve your health, if you get regular exercise and a good diet, as hard as it is, that'll improve both your mood and your ability to think. And if you feel good, that improves the likelihood that you're going to actually exercise and your ability to think. And if you have the ability to think clearly, that improves the likelihood that you're going to exercise and it'll improve your mood. So the three things influence each other in kind of like a spiral. Now, What else? Okay, so they've backed this up with research. They put in treadmills in the mental hospital where people were hospitalized for depression, and they found that it had the same benefit exercising for an extended period, like at least a half hour to an hour. I think it might, I don't remember if it was a half hour or an hour. I'm not sure about the study. But what I heard is that, hang on a second. What I heard is that when they exercised, it had the same effect on their body as taking Prozac. And I've heard from other sources that diet and exercise has been proven to improve someone's health across the board with all medications. It's been proven to be more effective for treating a wide variety of illnesses better than most medications. So this has been about a little over now over 6 minutes that I've talked, and I think that's a good enough amount of time. And if I say, look, I just want 6 minutes of your time, then most people watch it. And by the way, over here, that's messed up. I didn't know that that was falling so drastically. I gotta fix that. The little thing back here. Anyway, so 6 minutes 30 seconds.